Alright, welcome to our first match with Kiki Chord for the day. Yeah, seems fine. Opponent mulligans. We don't do anything till turn 2, but you're not always going to have a turn 1 play. Or never don't have it. This could be Living End. Could also just be like Junder Burn, but Copperline Gorge usually means Living End, which means our main deck Scavenging Ooze being in our opener is going to be not bad. Yep, Living End. Yep. Damn, I'm good. I always feel like a wizard when you do that. They like played their first land and passed, and you're like, I know what deck you're playing. This isn't my first time. Is this good? I can't tell. Nice deck. Nice deck. Both teams tried their hardest. Alrighty, what are we doing here? Eidolon's great. Pontiff is not good. Sin Collector's not good. Sorry, I was yelling to my wife. What else around? P and Corinne's kind of medium. At least we didn't bottom it this time, right? Do I want these other magic cards? Forge Tender's actually not bad, because like you can sacrifice it when they Living End, and then it blocks one of their red creatures. So that doesn't seem awful. Yeah, I do want to play some Hex today. When the servers come back up, the servers were down last I checked. Nahiri's expensive and a little clunky, so maybe we'll trim one of those. I think I want the rest of these cards. Yeah, that's been my experience with Huntmaster, is that it's generally worse than P and Corinne Nalar. Lightning Helix seems okay. I think I like all the rest of these cards. I think I want to keep the Malira combo in just to see how it feels. Kitchen Finks is okay in this matchup anyways, so yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and submit here. Thinking. Yeah, I'm just going to submit as is. Just getting started in Hex. Any advice? I just play Constructed. That's what I just play what I enjoy playing in terms of Hex, so I just play a bunch of Constructed, so should probably mulligan towards a bird or towards a Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, it seems reasonable. Keep with the Scry. Spellskite. It's probably not good. I just, look at the different decks that have been doing well and things and find a deck you like playing and then grind some cards with it. Breaking even in Hex is just, like, so obnoxiously easy compared to Magic Online. Like, going 4-3 in Hex Gauntlets and breaking even is just the nut. Yeah, Siege Rhino is not great either. It's just like this big dumb beater. If I was going to play something like Siege Rhino, I think I'd rather play Obstinate Beloth. I mean, this hand has Fulminator Mage in it, and we can sacrifice Fulminator Mage in response to him comboing us, which is not irrelevant. So we've got that going for us. Malira. Do I want to play that? I feel like I'm okay playing that. What is he? Is he not? I'm so confused as to what our opponent is doing and what they kept. Are we just getting like Stone Range here? Should I even bother with the campaign? I played the campaign long enough to get a feel for all the mechanics that Hex has, but that was about as far as I went in terms of the campaign. I was like played just enough to really get a feel for things, and then started playing the PvP. Now here's an interesting question. I think I'm going to fetch basic planes here, even though it doesn't allow us to cast the Fulminator Mage, just because I don't want to get Stone Rained again. And like we've got a draw here, and like maybe I'll path myself at some point too to get our last forest out. God bless these commands. God bless these commands. Now I kind of wish I could put my Stone Rain on the table. So I guess it's possible. I was kind of afraid of another Fulminator Mage, but maybe that was wrong and I was supposed to have fetched Sacred Foundry last turn so I could play this Fulminator Mage out this turn. I'm going to path my Malira here. Yeah, Shriekmaw was mostly there because it killed Reality Smasher without having to discard a card. Sweet. He gave us a land. That's nice of him. I'm just playing Lark out here. I guess I could like flash in Resto and then path one of his other guys and just kind of stay ahead in the damage race. Yeah, that seems okay. Another Fulminator Mage. That's annoying. Now the question is, do I want to burn this Path Exile? I think I do. It gives him a chance to Fulminator Mage us, but taking this 3/3 off the table permanently is not, it's not the worst. I try to respond to deck lists on Facebook and Twitter. I don't look at deck lists while I'm streaming. So establishing all of your basic lands is really important in this matchup. Because, like, even if he goes off again here, we get a wall. He's destroying his own land. All right, so he's comboing again next turn, which is not bad for us because he only has like Fulminator, Architect World, Monstrous Carapace. So he's gonna cycle something here. That's fine. And then if he cycles one more thing, we might be in a little bit of trouble. But if he just like Demonic Dreads us here, that's not a big deal because like we get this Wall of Omens back, which draws a card, and we get to path one of his Monstrous Carapaces. I'm playing the Open in Milwaukee at next weekend after the PT. I'm just doing it now? Sure, man. So we have to go ahead and draw a card here. So he's through 2 living ends now. So we draw a card before he gets to look at the top card of our deck, which is great. Okay. She made living entities. I'm not sure how I see how Nahiri really helps this matchup. I boarded one out, and I feel like that's right. But I'd be willing to accept that that's wrong. Alright, so we're gonna play this and shock ourselves here. I think I'm just gonna get another Temple Garden since it's probably getting destroyed anyways. Play this Revel Arc out. If he has like another Demonic Dread, we might be in trouble here. You know what? I probably should have gotten Stomping Ground here because he needs these to pressure us. Because now I can't go Fulminator Spellskite next turn if he doesn't Fulminator Mage us. So, yeah, I think that was an incorrect fetch. He has to attack with that. I think I'm going to go block here. Yeah, I'm going to go like that. I'm going to go block, and the reason for this is these will both die, and I'll get the Wall of Omens back, so it cantrips. Yeah, man, you killed my land. You got me. Okay, bird, sure. Sure, I usually check my messages at the end of the day, so. So next turn we'll go Skite Bird if we brick off. Taking a combo again here? No, just another Fulminator Mage, sure. Overgrown Tomb. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Fulminator Spellskite here since we drew that. And all of this is without having drawn a Spellskite, or without having drawn a Scavenging Ooze, and we're still like playing a real game of Magic here with our Living End opponent. The blue cards are rough in this matchup. Like, you have to keep blue mana on the table against the Stone Rain deck, which doesn't sound like a very great plan. Like, if you're keeping, like, it's like trying to keep black mana on the table. Because Verils is a reasonable mid-range card. It's a less embarrassing mid-range card. It's not great, but it's better than a 1/1 for 1. Block with this and kill one of his lands. Might as well kill the white source. He's also already cast 2 Living Ends, so a lot of times they only have 3. Killed Hardcast, the Simian Spirit Guide. All Omens is not a bad draw. Maybe I'm supposed to tap the mountain there in case I draw another green idiot. Alright, and here he kills this, and it exiles it at that, so. Throw a Wall of Omens under this Monstrous Carapid bust next turn, and then Nahiri it away. What you got? Shriekmaw, sure. And Spellskite blocks Shriekmaw, so. Probably attacking with all of these, yep. So I think we're going block, take 4. Do I need this bird? I guess I don't really need the bird, right? I can use the bird as a gain 4. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we're going to go block, use the bird as a gain 4. Although I guess if I don't use the bird as a gain 4, I could use it to save Nahiri next turn. Because next turn he'll have 1, 2, 3. I'll have 1, 2, 3 guys. But I guess if he attacks everything at Nahiri, I'm okay with that too. Play this out. Exile your 4/4. Yeah, I'm not going to play this because I'd like to cycle it. You like saving Nahiri? I don't know. Our life total is not irrelevant. Like, we've got a lot of shock lands left in our deck at this point. I'd like to have the ability to, like, use the mana that those shock lands could make. So, like, Nahiri's, like, exile his idiot Time Walk, basically, here. Ghost Quarter is good against both. This is probably just a straight can't block here. He's probably not even casting the Living End. Yep, he's just making it can't block. So he's just going to hit us for... Yeah, so, like, we'd have... There's a good chance we could have, like, died here if he... Well, this doesn't make any sense. This seems really bad, and this is coming at us, so... Move to blocks, block the guy that's attacking us, and here he dies? Sure. So he just wasted this, essentially? Unless he has a Violent Outburst, I guess? Sure. Well, on the list of good draws, that was definitely towards the top. I think I'm going to play this out now because I'm okay with him throwing away the Fulminator Mage. We need an Eternal Witness or another Path to Exile. Scavenging Ooze also wouldn't be bad. I think we're out of Artifact and Black Creatures. I guess we have a Varels, but we can't cast that. He has a Beast Within? Beast Within the Angel, sure. It seems like it's about the same. Kitchen Finks is not going to be bad here. Block, block, go to 5, sure. Violent Outburst, sure. You use all them tricks, buddy. So again, need Path or a Witness. Well, things are coming up Millhouse, as the kids say. Just like fighting through all of his Living Ends. He can't even Living End anymore, really, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure we just have better idiots in our bin than he does. I wish I hadn't played out the Horizon Canopy now, I don't think. Do they say that? I don't know. I'm not a kid. My kids don't talk yet. I don't know what they say. Shriek Maw. That's gross. Kill my Wall of Omens. Sure. I'd almost guarantee he's sacking this to kill my Horizon Canopy when I path this guy. I'll be very surprised if he trades this for the front half of Kitchen Finks. Alright, well, thanks, I appreciate that, and gave me an extra turn against your Shriek Maw. You gonna surgically extract me? Very macabre. Okay. That's hot. That explains why he traded it. Witness. Witness. Can I get a witness? Think I'm supposed to sack this using the mountain? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Ghost Quarter. Sure. So dead in 1. Rough. Eternal Witness still does it. We'll need another draw after her, but Eternal Witness means we're not dead on board. There's the Scavenging Ooze. There's all the cards we wanted to draw. And Harry seems super reasonable there. Is she ever bad? Is she ever bad? Yeah, I'm gonna cut the Malira combo. I'm just leaving the kitchen Finks is good in this matchup because it persists. But the rest seems bad. Seems like poop soup. Just bringing a random Helix seems okay. I think I like that. Submit. We need more removal for Shriekmaw. Maybe we're supposed to bring in more Helixes just because Shriekmaw is annoying. That seems good. Turn 2 Voice is not bad. Revoker for Fulminator Mage. I don't think that's... I guess Revoker turns off... Can block Shriekmaw too? Maybe? Maybe? Oh, you know what? I cut the Varels. Varels lets us sack our board in response to a living end. So that's probably worth keeping because of that reason. I can't say that I have. I'm not a big anime guy. Haven't watched it. Don't watch a ton of anime. Opponent tanked and kept 7. I'm playing Noble Hierarch out here. Probably going to go Raging Ravine Voice next turn, unless we draw a Chord. If we draw a Chord, we're going to go Basic Forest Wall, so that way we can Chord for Skoos or Eidolon next turn. Look, it's not my fault the MTG programmers aren't good at their jobs. Voice is nice because it leaves behind an elemental when they living end us. You need 3 red stomping. You need 3 red shocklands in your deck in order to be able to cast Kiki off of Windswept Heath. So I don't think I will ever cut the 3rd stomping ground, their 2nd stomping ground. I cut my Firelit Thicket for a. I think we're at like the base. I guess you swapped and added a white source, but the reason why there's 2 stomping grounds is you need 3 red shocks in the deck. Is basically the TLDR. Okay. That's not bad. It's another card that when he living ends us, it comes back. I'm doing well. Is it Mage right? Yeah, I ended up swapping the Firelit Thicket for a Copperline Gorge, and that's been reasonable. God, the mana system on this game. I floated, cast my spell. I don't care that it's split mana. Cast my spell. I've definitely toyed with the idea of 2 Horizon Canopies in the deck before, but my respect for burn allows me to not do, doesn't allow me to do that. I mean, the problem is the X-Mage rule engine is written in Java, and this is written in .NET. That's interesting. So I assume he's going for it this turn? No? He's going to go for it on my turn, I assume? Basically you just said you're like playing cards to help matchups that are already okay. So I don't really want to do that. This is a violent outburst. I don't think this works out in his favor. Like we end up with 2 voice tokens here. This does not seem great. What would you replace? I wouldn't replace the Raging Ravine. I would play the Raging Ravine. If you're not going to play the Raging Ravine, I don't know, close your eyes at random and pick a different green-red land. His Minotaur's going to shoot the fairy. Yep, yes it is. And we're going to end up with Finks, Elemental here. So that doesn't seem great for him. And we're going to go wall afterwards. This has Swamp Walk, so don't fetch or play the Overgrown Tomb. Yeah, this does not seem like a good exchange for our opponent. Yeah, man, you got me. I'm gonna get Sacred Foundry here. Yeah, I don't really want to shock myself. I kind of wish I would have played that out instead. But yeah, here's Wallow Roots too. My idiots are bigger than your idiots. Good luck. Okay, you killed one of my idiots. Congrats. He still can't even attack here, right? You evoked and killed a 5/5 and he still can't attack? There are links to the deck list below the stream as always. Yeah, if you have access to a Stirring Wildwood, you could like play a Copperline Gorge and then play a Stirring Wildwood over one of the Razor Verge thickets. Like I think you want a creature land in the mana base. What? Spirit Guide Violent Outburst? Is that what this says? No, just Spirit Guide Beast Within. Sure, man. You do you, and I'll do me. And block, double block. This combat does not seem like it goes well for you, friend. This combat does not seem like it goes well for you. He's down to 2 cards in hand. We've got Resto on Wall of Omens next turn. Play this. Attack with my Kitchen Finks, because I can. Yep. And with Twin out of the format, there's a lot more decks that can't beat Infinite Life, so or there's even fewer decks that can beat Infinite Life. Hey man, you got Architect's Will. There are links to the deck list below the stream. Probably should have played a Windswept Heath last turn, actually, because I could have fetched a Thin. It's super marginal, so it really doesn't matter, but, you know. Except we drew running lands, one of which would have been one of the ones we thinned. Am I supposed to fire up Raging Ravine here? Nah, I really don't want to trade Raging Ravine for his Deadshot Minotaur, so yeah, I'm just going to ship with Resto. I don't think so. I think I'd rather draw a card. Like, the 3-2 is pretty irrelevant. When he living ends us again, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble, so hopefully we can find a Scavengling Ooze or a Chord of Calling before then. And Malira is there to hate on Infect. That's the reason I put Malira in the deck is because I don't like losing to Infect. That's the reason there's a Malira in the 75. There's a spell. So I think we're just going to beat him down with the Restoration Angel, and the plan is we Chord if he ever tries to go off with Living End. I'm pretty sure this Restoration Angel is just winning the game, and, like, if he has Violent Outburst here, and, like, we Chord, in response to the Chord, he'll go off, and then he'll have a board, and we won't. So, yeah, so I'm just going to, like, ship back and forth here, and then if he ever makes a move, we'll Chord, otherwise we have a dead and 3 to the resto. Oh, you know what? I should be killing this Wall of Roots. So that way, when he does go off, we can kill it and get it back. Opponent conceded. Alright. Maybe he's ghosting and knew he couldn't win. I get it. You want more cheese in the deck. If we need to actually kill people, we have Restoration Angel and Kiki. That's the actual truth. Yeah, so the only Magic cards I own are the ones in Kiki. Alright, commercial's done. Unmute myself. We got a match. I'd like to play. I would be lying if I told you this hand wasn't loose, but I'm just not going to mulligan lands in turn 1 bird. My opponent just commented in chat that we're playing 62 magic cards. I mean, he's not wrong. We're definitely playing 62 magic cards like some kind of mouth-breathing scum. Basic Mountain Monastery Swift Spear. Okay, this hand's not awful against burn. Or like a colored source away from getting these guys online. So I can just go boop, 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 boop. Seems okay. Storm is 2. Well, that was great. I think I'm just playing and plussing her here. Like, Quasley Pride Mage can kill this Eidolon on demand. Yeah, I'm gonna play him plus here. I'm gonna bin this Overgrown to him. Keep the extra Nahiri for now in case he decides to go after this. He shouldn't go after this, but just in case, I'd like a backup. I guess because we have the second Nahiri, I wouldn't mind if he killed the first one, so maybe that's reason to play her down tick and kill the Eidolon. They're both attacking Nahiri. Block. Okay. That worked out better than expected. Now she can kill the Swift Spear. He has to do something to Nahiri here, right? Otherwise, I just like to get to eat his idiot. I feel like he has to kill this, or at least put it lower than, yeah, like main deck Molten Rain. That would be gross Rift Bolt. It's gotta be Rift Bolt, right? Yeah, take your 2. Taste it, nerd. He's killing. Wait, what? He put it on Rift Bolt targeting that. Doesn't make any sense. Kill your Eidolon. Use Nahiri to kill your Swift Spear. I guess. Take, teach. Teach their own. Exile that. If I play this off of this and this, next turn I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess I can just play this like this, and then I can just chord for Lone Missionary now, right? And just like end the game on the spot, basically. Missionary. Mission is scary. Start a revolution. Polluting the airwaves. How does it even make me put the Missionary on the table? Just concedes. Nahiri OP. All right. Good. Excellent. Excellent opponent. I appreciate you. Alrighty. Lark out. Pia out. Pontiff. Collector out. I don't know if I want Varels in this matchup. Yeah, I think I'm just keeping the Kitchen Finks and cutting these idiots. And this is like the right number of cards already. Is there anything else I want to cut? God, my sideboard's so perfect right now. Howdy, Urza's Mindslaver. He doesn't want you trading, maybe? He forgot it kills Eidolon, maybe? Yeah, that must be it. I stream Hex on this channel. Hex and Magic are the 2 games that I play. See, it's great. Turn 2 Helix, don't have to shock myself. Just like crack a Wooded Foothills. Like, Wonderful, beautiful. You are so beautiful to me. Be-dee-dee. Huh. I think I'm actually just going to play this Engineered Explosives out for one, so I don't have to discard here. It seems reasonable. Yeah, Druid. I mean, like, it gets hard sometimes to, like, follow all the chat messages when a lot of people are going in here, but I really feel like if you're not interacting with chat, why are you even bothering to stream on Twitch, right? Scavenging Ooze on top. Wonderful. And the second ooze means when he kills the first one, the second one gets to eat well. Yeah, Hex is having they rolled out the game on Steam and they've been having some login issues for the past couple of days. Play Razor Verge Thicket. I think I'm just gonna ship the turn here. I guess I should just blow this now. So, like, I guess the downside to waiting to play this is he could Boros Charm and make his guy indestructible, but I think if he's making his guy indestructible with Boros Charm rather than 4ing us, I'm okay with that since we have additional removal in our hand to take care of this idiot. Well-fed Scoos is happy Scoos. Yep, that's a good way to put it. All right, so we're going to 13 here, but really we're at like a virtual 16, kind of 17. He's got 4 cards in his hand. I'm going to get a trigger off of this guy. And your Ghost Quarter. God bless you, Goblin Guide. And like I said, if he uses his Boros Charm to protect his little idiot, that's fine. It means he can't Skullcrack this Lightning Helix. Hey, Newstead, what's going on, mate? Voice is an interesting draw. I think I'm playing Voice out here. I think we're at a high enough life total that I don't need to hold the Helix up yet. Like, famous last words there, don't need to hold the Helix up, but I think I'm okay to do this, especially with the Path to Exile here. In my experience, that was my problem with the black-green mid-range deck I was playing. You just, like, don't have a card that lets you go over the top of the other mid-range decks in the format. Voice is sweet, too, because it punishes our opponent when they try and Skullcrack us on our turn. This is a Searing Blaze. It's kind of a loose Searing Blaze if it is. Because, like, I'm not blocking. It seems loose. Sure. Down to 10. The Scavenging Ooze has another piece of food in the discard pile. It's unfortunate that I have to path this into Coddle as opposed to Helixing it, but that's fine. Okay. Goblin Guide, sure. So now the question is, do I want to use this as a gain 2? I almost think I want to use this Elemental as a gain 2 here. Yeah, I think I want to use the Elemental as a gain 2. I feel like these Oozes just probably can't lose the game. Especially backed up by this Helix. So yeah, I'm just going to gain 2 with this. The fact that he had Goblin Guide to follow up the Searing Blaze makes the Searing Blaze and the Voice make more sense. Gitrog does not have Trample. Gitrog has Death Touch. Just for reference. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go to 9 here. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Ghost Quarter out so we take 1 less damage, but we're going to 11 immediately and we can't get Skullcracked out of this, and then this is too big for him to bolt, so eat that idiot. Eat this idiot. Spike me, sure, man. Scavenging Ooze closes the game pretty quickly, which is nice. Play this out. It's possible I should have Helix that turn I played the Scavenging Ooze, but I don't know. Because like the Scavenging Ooze activations can play around Skullcrack better than this Helix can. Like I just don't want to play this Helix into 2 open mana ever. And like we might be forced to at some point here, which kind of sucks. I should post my full binder so other people can make Kiki Chord binders. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Oh, another land. That's good for us. Burn deck drew a 4th land. That's great. Yeah, when I say Skullcrack, I mean Skullcrack effects, which includes Atarka's command. Alright, so I guess I ship with Skoos here, and then we just pass with Resto up. Seems fine. See Pikachu running on screen there. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. Welcome. So opponent should just be dead here. Between Resto and Helix. Helix randomly winning races is fun. Super dead. Super dead. The Varels combo is feeling about as annoying as I thought it was going to be. That being said, you know, the Kitchen Finks has been medium, so I don't hate that, I guess. Odd SA97 with the $5 donation. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. He asked me what do I prefer between Standard or Legacy and why. I generally enjoy Standard a little bit more than Legacy just because the constant rotation of cards through the format allow it to stay a little bit fresh longer. And I enjoy playing decks that work a little bit outside the box, and there's more room to work outside the box in a format like Standard as opposed to Legacy where the powerful cards are a lot better than a lot of other things. Afternoon, Aiko. Finks and Varels are brand new. I added them before we started today. They so those 2 cards, for those that are asking, I was already playing 1 Melira because I wanted to chord for it against Infect because I'm pretty medium. I was playing Melira because I wanted to chord for it against Infect, and Varels and Kitchen Finks, along with Melira, allow us to combo for Infinite Life. Infinite Life. We can't actually get Infinite Life on Moto, but we can make, 80 or 90 fairly quickly. Goblins. It's a good die roll to win. This 8-whack deck's been pretty popular online lately. It's not bad. We get to go Wall Bird next turn. Pile driver, sure. Block. Free attack, free block. Man, how soon can we chord for Pontiff here? Probably pretty soon, right? So we're definitely playing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can only chord for 2 next turn, so... Yeah, I think I'm going to fetch basic Forest here, and I'm going to play the bird off of Wall of Roots. And then it lets me chord for 2, and I can block the pile driver with a voice, and then have a large voice token. Seems okay. And then we can use chord to get Pontiff and clean up afterwards. And if he has his first strike trample guy, Bushwhacker, sure. It's probably just like Bushwhacker into Bushwhacker, I assume. He doesn't have his first strike trample guy, so I really don't care about what he's doing. His hand's actually pretty good. Yep. Right, so we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. That's fine. And actually, instead of getting voice, just to make sure we don't die, I'm going to you get Lone Missionary here. And Lone Missionary will trade with Goblin Pile Driver. I don't think I want the voice token left over. I'm pretty sure we can win the game after we get Pontiff next turn. Regardless, so I'm just going to gain some life here. Create a buffer so we don't get like Goblin Grenaded out or something weird like that. And then this gets to trade with this guy because it's only an X2. And like this is, I can't wait for, I really want them to add the competitive, oh crap. That was a huge punt. Wow. Wow, that was an onboard that I missed. Yep. Rough. Yep. Huge punt. I knew I said I was getting voice for a reason. Whoops. Are we still fine? I feel like we're still fine. We can't kill him here, can we? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No, I was expecting to block his pile driver. I was expecting to block his pile driver. So you should not have blocked with the walls before I corded. I should have gotten Voice of Resurgence so he couldn't Fanatic it, and then Voice trades with his pile driver, and then my line is still fantastic. It was just a mistake. My line was correct if I get the right creature. Blocking with walls is a misplay. We can kill him next turn, hypothetically. But I feel like we... I'd rather just like play Spellskite out here. And then next turn play Kiki and get Kiki Wall going. Yeah, I'm going to do this and pass the turn. That was just a huge mistake. Now we're in Burn Reach, which feels bad. Alright, well. We tried really hard to lose this game. I don't think we're going to. So yeah, so I'd be up like 4 points of life right now, and we'd have an elemental token on the table if I would have gotten voice token last turn. I mean, yeah, we could chord for resto and die. That seems like a bad line. Oh, this is awkward, because I guess he can kill the bird here. He's killing the Pontiff. Do I want to pay 2 life and save this guy? I feel like I do. Which puts us dead to a... I go, we're not dead to grenade, actually, because we still have Spellskite on the table. Okay, that's fair. So yeah, so this is... I tried to lose this game, but our good draw was better than his good draw, thankfully, even with my mistake. So, yeah. You have a 1-1 and a 2-1. Enjoy. I will trade this for one of them. Yep, you don't want to do that. Because I want Pontiff plus Kiki. I feel like we can't lose this game with Pontiff plus Kiki, right? Like, what are his series of draws here that let him, like, running Goblin Grenade? Even running Goblin Grenades doesn't beat us because we have Kiki Spellskite. Yeah, I think on average we're ahead. Yeah, with Mog Fanatic, that's fine. Path of Goblin. Always get value before you kill them. You know, draw some more cards. So yeah, so I made a pretty big mistake when I corded for the missionary instead of voice, but thankfully, you know. And then we get to bring in a bunch of hate out of the sideboard, helixes and scavenging oozes and engineered explosives. Eidolon of Rhetoric. Collector's not good. Veryl's not good. Nahiri not good. Revelark not good. Malira not good. Pride Mage probably not good. Trim one cord or one Pia perhaps. I don't hate trimming a cord. Pia's kind of nice for going wide against them. The whack doesn't give toughness. Revoker for the Suicide Goblin, not worth it. Probably not. I definitely like trimming at least one cord in this matchup. It's possible trimming two cords is right, and like leaving a Nahirian is fine. I don't hate that. I think I'm just going to hit submit, though. Yeah, I think this is fine. Blood Moon. A lot of people playing the deck our opponent is playing it because it's cheap. So they won't have access to Blood Moon. Is that a good draw? Can't tell. Yeah, it's fine. Kill my bird. No blocks. Doesn't even give me the chance. I feel like you give me the chance to block there, but what do I know? I'm not playing goblins. Am I supposed to fetch basic forest here? I feel like I'm supposed to fetch basic forest. Like on the outside shot that there's a blood moon in his deck, let's just fetch the basic forest. I mean, occasionally I miss Courser. Courser is a fun card. He draws a lot of magic cards. I feel like Nahiri does what Courser did, but better most of the time. That's my opinion on Courser in this deck right now, I think. Am I shocking myself and playing a wall here? That seems real loose. I think I'm just playing this and rebuying a bird. The games where he doesn't have the battalion guy are much easier than the games where he has the battalion guy. When his guys have trample and first strike, life gets hard. Hey, man. Whack, there it is. If he has a removal spell as his last card, we're in trouble. If he doesn't have a removal spell, we're not terrible. I'm assuming this is just a ship with the idiots. Yeah, so really? Okay, so he doesn't want to attack with the pile driver. Interesting. So I think kind of want to just go here. And I take 5 and go to 9. I have a Chord to gain some life back. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Is that a good draw? I'm unsure. Unsure, please confirm. I just have Chord for Pontiff up. My card's so good against him. Nahiri's filtering does work well with Courser. You are correct. Pontifu. Nice 1/1s. Both teams tried hard. We want to gain some life. What can we chord for here? 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just like on the shock pass here. Little Resto, Chord, Resto, Witness, Chord for Kiki, kill him next turn, all the spells straight up. It's like scale of 1 to dead, he's super dead. He is in fact dead. Whether or not he knows he's dead is another story, but he is in fact dead. It's the tune to Funky Town, but in this deck it's Value Town. Target Moresto. Target Moresto. Target. Oh, there's nothing better than the salty tears of the mono red player that makes you click through your combo. And you know what? I'm just going to keep making Restoration Angels until he concedes or until we're close to timing out. Just to send a message. We're gonna make several hundred Restoration Angels, I think, here. Straight out of Kamigawa, yep. Oh, Kiki jokes. He wants to BM, we'll BM him back, it's fine. Look, if he thinks his life EV is making me click through my combo, let's do it. I'm having fun. Look at all these Restoration Angels. You know? He doesn't want to concede, that's fine. I'll take 10 minutes of his life away. This league match is worth everything. I'm not even close to timing out. The only time I make people click through their combo is when they are anywhere close to timing out. This is game 3, and there's 16 minutes on my clock. Okay? Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah. Look at all these angels. Look at all these angels. How many restos can we make in 15 minutes to break Magic Online? It's a really good question. It's a really good question. Maybe we'll just make like 40 angels, but all right, I'll stop. When he Manamorphos into Rakdos Charm for value, right? All right. Rawr. -58. Don't stop. Oh no. I know. I'm a liar. I got bored. I'm a filthy liar who got bored. Send in the Skype. Send a message. The random Varels is because it combos with Melira and Kitchen Finks. We can just call this adorable things in Kiki Chord week. All of these things are adorable. They're probably not good, but they're definitely cute. Yeah, resolving Revel Arc against any grindy deck is just so nuts. $60 singleton went. So I need to, maybe this could be a fun exercise to do on stream one day. I need to sit down and build a Battle of Wits deck. I definitely want to build a Battle of Wits deck to play in Modern, and then I have to build it and figure out what I want, and then send the giant list of cards that I want to Card Hoarder so he can give me an obnoxious amount of cards to play it. So like I'm thinking like Chords of Calling and Bring to Lights and Scape Shifts and probably like 4 Nahiri and Spike Feeder Archangel combo and maybe Melira combo too, just like all the things. We need to build 240 cards. How many lands do you need in 240 cards? Whatever like 35-40% of that is. Four gifts, 4 chords, 4 bring to light. Yeah, definitely. Like that's like the first 16 cards. One Panglacial Worm doesn't work on Magic Online, believe it or not. Otherwise, we would definitely play a Panglacial Worm. I feel like I'm supposed to fetch Temple Garden on one with this hand. It was called the deck Modern Combo. You need to have exactly 7 mana in your pool before searching. Okay, that's good to know. Raging Ravine is actually usually a pretty good start for us when they play that. So I think I'm going to fetch basic Mountain and cast Sin Collector here. Sin Collector's not great against Jund. We board it out, but having it turn 2 on the play is usually pretty reasonable. except when it's not, I guess. This is definitely one of the reasons why you board it out, because sometimes it does stone nothing. That's a Sin Prodder, though. So, you know. play this. Grab Windswept Teeth back out while he doesn't have mana for Scavenging Ooze up. Play Windswept Teeth. Ship the turn? Yeah, ship the turn. You know what? I probably should have played the Stomping Ground tap so I could fetch a basic with this next turn and then cast the Kiki Jiki. Yeah, there's the Sin Prodder. The proddiest of all the sins. Stomping Ground here. Welp. I guess the Sin Collector's not going to be bad here, because now that we've drawn the combo, I think I'm just going to draw step, click him. Basically, we're going to draw step, resto Sin Collector him. Kalitas. Do I care about this card? If he plays this card, he dies. Unless he has, like, Slaughter Pact. So do I not want to stop on his grave? I think I'm giving this to him because I want him to play a 4-drop, and this 4-drop's super good against us. I really want him to go, like, land 4-drop here, and then he has to have exactly Slaughter Pact. So his hand, we know a lot of the cards in it. He's probably playing the Kalitas before he attacks. In response to him playing the Kalitas, I'm going to resto my Sin Collector. And the reason for that is if he has Slaughter Pact, I want to get my guy Slaughter Pact before he's getting a zombie for it. So in response to this, I'm going to play resto. Because I would definitely be playing 2 Slaughter Pacts in my Jund deck if I had Kalitas in it. Alright, sweet. Nice Jund deck. Try again next time. I am super violent when I shuffle sleeves. The KMC non-hyper mats are the first sleeves I've used in a long time that I got through a tournament and they weren't just like, I can't use these again. So, alright, what are we doing here? Forge Tender's good. Helix and Scooz are good. Engineered Explosives is good. Linval is medium. Pontiff and Collector aren't good. Varels isn't good. Malira's not good. Missionary's not good. Pride Mage, I'm going to go ahead and trim. And then a couple of Mana Idiots, and we're good to go. I think this is what I usually do. KMC regular mats. So KMC has hyper mats and regular mats. So actually, I have a couple of them here in the deck box next to me. So you can kind of see it here. The hyper mats have like a grainy texture on the back of them, and those were really crappy. I split a ton of those. But these hyper mats, I played 2 different packs on my modern and my standard decks, and they were phenomenal. Yeah, I bought 5 packs of purple hyper mats because I got a good price on them. That's funny, Hubis. I generally don't like Fulminator Mage in this matchup just because, like, we're pathing them. This hand falls under the category of things I keep against Jund. It has lands in it. I just don't mulligan against Jund. I don't. It's not something I believe in. Just don't believe in mulliganing against Jund. Dragon Shield mats I destroyed. I had someone. Everyone was recommending Dragon Shield mats. Like, you have to use Dragon Shield mats. They're the best. They're the best. They're the best. And I paid $10 for a box of Dragon Shield mats from a vendor at one of the opens when I was playing a classic the next day, and in 5 matches I had split corners on the Dragon Shield mats, so they did not hold up any better than anything else. The KMC non-hyper mats are the best thing I've found. And I'm not gonna lie to anyone, I am a violent shuffler with Magic cards. So I need durable. They don't work. Abrupt Decay, my Wall of Omens. Yeah, man, you do you. Untapped land, untapped land, untapped land. Ding. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Bum, 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 ba, dun, 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 do, 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 do. I would have preferred a red-white duel, but, you know, beggars won't be choosers. Look at that! Copperline Gorge. Beautiful. What do you think about Wheel of Sun? I don't know, what does Wheel of Sun and Moon do? Yeah, man. Inquisition, sure. So you have to take my Snapcaster Mage? No, I'm less violent with other people's cards when I shuffle. But like usually, like my Kiki Chord deck especially, like the Kiki Chord is all the cards I own and I'm never selling them. So like they've got like a nice, I bridge and pop that deck and it's beautiful. Like when I borrow standard cards and things like that from people, I'm less aggressive. Do I want to use a wall as a gain for here? I feel like I do. Yeah, I think I'm throwing this under a Tarmogoyf shaped bus here. Yeah, I haven't used normal. So, I used to only use normal Dragon Shield sleeves, and then I got a warning in a top 8 for having 2 different color blue Dragon Shield sleeves on my deck. Oh, you pulsing me? That would be bad. Tassiger? Looks like Tassiger. Okay. Because the untapped land? Sweet. Sweet. Do I want to play Nahiri here? I feel like I just want to play Lark, right? Like, if I play Lark and, like, get this loop going, he probably just can't win. Does a little bit of damage to me, but I think this is great. Guessed. He doesn't know we can kill Goyf. We didn't have a red source. I cut the Firelit Thicket for 1 Copperline Gorge. And like in this matchup here, so this is awkward right now. Like this is much worse than having you attack with this, I'm blocking. Yep, good. So I think I want to preserve my life total here and play Nahiri off of the Wall of Roots. Oh, so I didn't get a game loss. I got a warning because it was a reasonable head judge who knew it was something that was outside of my control. I had like 20 Dragon Shields left in one box, and I picked up another box of regular Dragon Shields, and they were both blue Dragon Shields, but they were slightly different colors of blue between the 2 batches. And it was marked cards because they were in technically different colored sleeves. Land. Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, I think I have to bin that. Yeah, I'm going to bin that. We'll take 2. Does he want to redirect to Nahiri? Fair. I mean, I don't know if I want to pay a premium for something if the regular ones work fine. Maelstrom Pulse, my Nahiri, sure. He might ship with everything here. A ship with everything's not awful. It actually puts us under quite a bit of pressure. It lets us Nahiri something next turn, but I don't hate that attack on our opponent's part. If he has a removal spell for Wall of Roots, a ship with the team is really good. Yep. This attack's pretty rough for us. So we're taking 7 here. So I'm going block here, and then I'm getting back... Huh. The question is, what am I getting back here? I'm definitely getting back Eternal Witness. And then I think I'm getting back Wall of Roots, actually, because Wall of Roots can block Tasigur profitably. Yeah, I think I'm doing that. And then Eternal Witness is going to rebuy Lark. That's a medium draw. I think I'm supposed to play this and kill the Goyf here. I have to block this with 2 things, so I can't even block it. So I think I just have to ship the turn back here. Yeah, we're actually not in a great spot. Sideboarding's pressuring us nicely. Oh, and yeah, I can't give that to him. I mean, I have to give that to him because otherwise he kills us. See if he puts me to 1 or hits Nahiri. This attack seems loose. Nahiri just kills the Sin Prodder. I guess putting me to 1 turns off my Horizon Canopy. He figures he can beat me without my Horizon Canopy. Exile this idiot. So I need to make sure I don't click that by mistake. Cast. I need to chord for a Scavenging Ooze here at some point and start gaining some life back. We just have to like Fade Bolt for a turn or 2. Dark Confidant, sure. One, 2, 3, 4. So can't chord for Scoos at end step. Land's not a bad draw. I guess play this and blow it for 2 seems okay. Yeah, it seems fine. So that gets rid of all of these. I'm going to play out Spell Skype post-combat here. He gets Activate Tasigur during his end step. Hopefully he mills double Lightning Bolt, and we just won't give that back. We are did to call against Command and Lightning Bolt off the top, though. So, yeah, man, you do you. Culligan's Command, Lightning Bolt are the 2 top cards of his deck. Feeling good. I'm just going to give him a Tarmogoyf back, I think. Yeah, I'm going to give him a Goyf back because our Scavenging Ooze can make that Goyf not do anything. Nice top deck, noob. Ugh, nice top deck. Just 3 runners in a row. It's fine. Am I supposed to leave in... I almost want to leave in the Lone Missionary after seeing how these games played out. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think that's worthwhile. Sure, but then we have to tap all of our creatures and we don't have anything to block the... Yeah, sounds fine. I think I'd rather be scavenging oozing things. Plus, I want to see it in play. Yeah, I think the fact that he's playing Prodder makes Missionary better. Well, this is the first discard. No, I guess he played one discard spell last game. He's probably taking Wall of Omens. Yeah. Well, I'm just a little bit too far behind that last game, and I probably made a bad decision at some point, I'm sure. Sam Patrick, because if we mulligan to a hand that's better than this and he thought seizes us on one, it can instantly become worse. This hand can at least cast all of the cards that we draw. You can't mulligan aggressively against a deck playing a bunch of discard spells against you. It's not. That's just like the worst life decision you can make. And that's why I don't particularly enjoy like Jund is one of the easier decks to play in Modern. It's very your decisions are very clean cut for the most part when playing Jund. You just thought seize their thing and discard their card and just like it's very straightforward. I think I'm okay trading Scavenging Ooze for his Sun Prodder. No, 2-spell hands are fine against Thoughtseize because you get to cast every spell you draw for the rest of the game. Oh, you know what? I should have exiled my Wall of Omens because this could die to a Bolt now. Scavenging Ooze, sure. I mean, at least like the Aura's deck has mulliganing decisions to it. What do the kids say? I am a combo deck after all. So am I supposed to play Kiki here or am I supposed to play Resto? Am I supposed to play Kiki? I mean, so like I don't get along with Brad Delson on a personal basis, but he definitely made, I think, the correct statement that Jund is easier to play than Burn in Modern. In their versus video that they put out yesterday or today. Yeah, like Kiki copy Spellskite is a very real thing. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll just do that. See, like this is far worse against this line because like now our only Kiki is getting fucking exiled. Yeah, I shouldn't have listened to you, Ryan. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to Kiki and make a Skite during our end step. And like we can't know that he has Thoughtseize, but like we can play around him having a Thoughtseize at some point. Culligan's command does not wreck that line. You can redirect the Shatter and the Shock to the same Spellskite because that's how Magic works. So yeah, this was incorrect. I should have played Basic Mountain, played Kiki, made a Spellskite copy during my end step. The only thing that punishes making the Kiki like that is Damnation or Anger of the Gods, and the fact that he's playing Sin Prodder leads me to believe he probably doesn't have those sweepers. I'm just gonna block like this so we don't get blown up by a double bolt. Wow, what a savage. Alright, so both lines would have sucked because he has a Pyroclasm, apparently. Wow, that's unreal. Ugh. We're not just dead, but we're getting there. So I'm not sure we had different lines in this game, but we definitely had different lines in the second game. And he has a Tassiger too. Sure, why not have all the things? I'm not salty. Not at all. Alright, well, that's something at least. He also hasn't drawn a land past 4. We're not out of it. We've still got stuff. He's only got 6 cards in his hand, all of which are spells. How many lands we've drawn is irrelevant to how many lands our opponent's drawn. That's the best part about being in charge of the channel. I can just time out whoever I want. It's beautiful. No, we also haven't played a path in 15 cards. Which was the problem last game too, right? Like, we just didn't have a path in 20 cards. Have we played a Chord yet this game? We haven't, right? So no Chord, no path in 15 cards. At least that blocks Tassiger. Got that going for us. And we're more than that, right? We're playing 62 cards like a mouth-breathing heathen, so we've actually seen... Block with my 5 toughness guy. We've seen 16, 18 cards. Have we cast a path this match even? That's a good question. God, Eternal Witness would be great. Path would be great. Chord would be great. Resto would be medium. Alright, ask and you shall receive. I almost want to get rid of the Scavenging Ooze, I think, just because, like, the Tassiger is locked down by the wall of roots, and this is going to grow bigger than that, and I don't want him to take my Nahiri away. So, yeah, I think I'm going to... Yeah, I don't want him to take my Nahiri away, so I'm just going to path this now. It gives him extra mana to work with next turn, but I think that's fine. I want this Nahiri in my bin for when we draw an Eternal Witness or a Chord for Eternal Witness. Oh, yeah, we haven't seen this. We saw a Scavenging Ooze, right? Yeah, we had a Scavenging Ooze this game. Block. Olivia Valdarin. Yep. I mean, I guess he finally drew another land, you know? Got that going for us. No, Scoo's just like ate crap and died in these matchups most of the time. Or not Scoo's, Courser. Like, you just didn't have a land on top of your deck, and then it got terminated, and you just felt bad about yourself. Bolt our guy, ping our guy twice, hit us for 6, bolt us. Of course. I always played 60 cards post board. Varels is probably bad. I'm pretty sure after this league we're cutting these two. Sin Collector's great. Sin Collector's good in a lot of your matchups that are hard. And it's not as narrow as Eidolon in those matchups that are hard. Yeah, I think after this we're going to cut these two idiots that we added this morning and then add the knight back in. Or maybe we'll just like play 60. Maybe we'll just do that. Do 60. Can you go down to 60 post board? You have to start. You can never have more than 15 cards in your sideboard. So if you want to board down, at the Invitational I registered 6312, and post board you can board down to 6015. Because I'm playing the Melira anyways. That's why. The Melira is in my deck anyways. Knight was medium. We'll shuffle some stuff around after this match. See how it goes. Basic Mountain Burst Lightning. Interesting. Fetch land? Fetch land? Womp womp. No, we didn't get Blood Moon. We got that going for us. That's great. Court of Calling. It's the card our deck's named after. We want to draw all of those, right? I've registered Burst Lightning many of times. The card is fine. Worth shuffled this deck. God bless him. mean, I guess that's technically a mana source until we get remanded, or mana leaked, or spell snared. I'm done playing Magic with you, opponent. Enabling Delirium without sorceries in your deck is difficult at best. That's where we're gonna leave that. Opponent's probably playing a Blood Moon deck based on the number of basics that they had. I think on a board like this. Yeah, this is probably fine. Thanks, Robin. I really appreciate that. I hope you have fun playing Kiki Chord. Welcome. Hello, all the way from the Netherlands. And we are all the way there. So I actually we were really close yesterday, so I booked my plane ticket last night, assuming we get the rest of the day. So I appreciate that, folks. Everyone that contributed, thank you a lot. I'll be flying out for that. Should be a good time. We don't have a lot of black mana in the deck. We only have this one Overgrown Tomb, so it's hard to activate abilities that require black mana. Charlotte is modern. I've played Grand Prix before. I played 2 Grand Prix last year. They were both modern. I played Omaha at the beginning of the year, and I played Pittsburgh in November. Easy mulligan. This hand's medium. Need a scry. I'm going to bottom a non-land based on the context of our hand here. Yeah, definitely. I'm always happy to, if you ever see me at an Open or a Grand Prix, if I make it out to one of those, always happy to say hello, sign cards, all that jazz. So just come up and say hello if you see me. Spell Snare, rude. Sweet, resolved. Awesome. I also have a 2-round GP buy because I play an unholy amount of Magic. We were even good and bottomed an okay non-land and then bricked. Ugh. Am I supposed to play Scavenging Ooze here? I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm just supposed to ship the turn. Just going to ship the turn back here. We can Chord during his end step. And then hopefully untap a Nahiri. So we can Chord for up to 3 here. I think Vidalcan Shackles. That's interesting. I guess we don't really care about that, right? Like we can just Nahiri it later. So that seems okay. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get Sin Collector. That way we also don't have to draw it. Like, there might be merit to getting a voice here, but I think Sin Collector is better. Just give us a full... This could get Dispelled or Pierced, but... Yeah, we're going to get Dispelled. That's fine. Play this. Plus... I've been a Scavenging Ooze for now. Draw land. Am I playing into Anger here? I feel like I'm supposed to play into Anger here. Oh, mother. Misclick. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. I will definitely sign your Hornet Queens. In my experience, Archangel Avacyn was worse than what's that magic card called? Revel Arc in all of my testing. The old fetch shock do nothing. This should have been a basic forest for a number of reasons. Backup Nahiri, not bad. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and play this and get my Chord of Calling back. I could just kill this Batterskull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that seems okay. Boop, boop. Chord. Oh, you know what? And I can Chord for 3, and I put Rex Sage in my deck, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I boarded in Rex Sage. Get this. Kill that. If he has Red Source Anger here, that's a little annoying, but... Crack Fetch Land, take 2, yep. I'm Conley Woods. He's probably very confused at what I did there, but, you know. 1/1. Okay, just keeping me off the alt. Fair. Fair. Being paid to watch Twitch streams is the best. Bird, yep. Discard this bird, draw a new card. Voice. That's not bad. Oh, I can't cast Kiki because I don't have another red source. It's a little awkward. A little bit awkward. I had a line about casting Kiki in my head, and then I realized I don't have another red source, so yeah. Oh, That's a good line. Good line, opponent. Okay. Things I should have played around for 100. He didn't untap this. Okay. So that was just a huge punt. Well, at least he's respecting Nahiri. Should have attacked before using Nahiri. Yeah, that's a good play. Good line. Oh, that's amazingly good, because now I can't get Lark. Block. At least he didn't untap it for whatever reason, so I get to exile this. Karanos, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, well, I think this is our best shot to win the game here. We're on a Chord for Lark, and then we've got 2 looks at an untapped red source to Kiki the Lark before this Relic of Progenitus becomes annoying. Although I guess... Wait. Am I supposed to just get Resto here? And then if we draw... Right, that's right. Like, he's just dead then? Right, that's what I'm supposed to do? Yeah, that's definitely... Alright, let's just do this. And we've got 2 looks to just combo him. He tapped out for a card that Nahiri could exile, and then we combo killed him, so, you know. And you know what the nice thing about this is? The nice thing about this is we don't have to show him that Nahiri can exile Karanos. So that way next game, if he has the ability to make the same mistake, we can make him do it. He can do it again. No, I'm not showing him that Nahiri can exile Karanos. You can definitely do that, and that's how Magic works. But I'm not doing it because I don't want to show him that is how Magic works. To be fair, people make mistakes. Like, I made a bad attack into an onboard Vidalcan Shekels. Like... Phyrexian Evoke is probably not the worst. It's probably worse than the other cards we've got going on. Yeah, I'm just going to submit. Awesome about the servers for Hex. I wanted to stream some Hex this afternoon at some point. Hey, this hand's very good. It's weak to Anger of the Gods, but... Other than that, it's fine. Stony Silence doesn't seem bad. Oh, that's actually a really good call. One Stony seems like it would be an okay include. I like that idea, actually. Especially after he showed us Relic. Like, Relic can be kind of annoying against us. So, yeah, I think if I were to board this again, I would play one Relic. Or one Stony Silence. Like, you don't ever want to draw 2, but... we lost to Jund. I'm sure I punted it somewhere. Yeah, Bolt a Bird. Please don't have Spell Snare. Please don't have Spell Snare. Please don't have Spell Snare. Please, 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 Worth. Please, Worth. No Spell Snare. 1 time, Worth. And I'm fetching here for basic planes in case he has a Blood Moon next turn. I know we could have played the Razor Verge Thicket, but I want to play around Blood Moon to the best of our ability. Oh, he's got it. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, resolved. Oh, it's so happy. That's so happy. Now the real question is, next turn, do I fetch for a basic forest with the Wooded Foothills? Oh, he's just clicking now. Right, because I have a voice in play. Sure. Click me. Probably take my Lark, because you can never beat that card unless you have a Relic in hand. Let's say, I guess I could see him taking the Chord too, which is what he did. Those are good, both good draws. So because of the cards that I drew, I'm going to go ahead and fetch for a basic forest here, and then I'm going to play Witness and rebuy a fetch land. And again, he might not even have Blood Moons in his deck anymore, but just in case he does, I want it to be an embarrassing card for him. I'm not going to offer the voice for click trade, because I think our voice offers us more than his click offers him. Yeah, man. He goes land Anger here. That's a little annoying, but it's still just it's like a 2-for-1 in our favor, basically, because it costs him his click and our Witness replaced itself. Have you tried Thalia, Blade Splicer, or Domri? Blade Splicer's always been unimpressive. I've played Magus of the Moon off and on. Since they banned Bloom Titan, I don't think it's necessary anymore. Roast my voice. Deal. Deal, sir. So this is an interesting question. Do I want to try and play Lark next turn or Resto this turn? I think I want to play Resto this turn because it gets a threat on the table that lives through anger. So I'm going to ship for 4 here, and then I'm going to fetch Basic Mountain and Resto Blink the Witness, rebuy Voice of Resurgence. Rebuy the Voice, which is just one of our best cards against him. And if he ships with the click, I'm not blocking because we're just winning this race by a lot. Yeah, no blocks. You know, we technically have a combo. ESV has like Snapcaster Bolt here that's not stellar for us. He's just taking 8 here. That's pretty good for us. I'm going to replay this Voice. Wouldn't be surprised to see this. Okay, he's bolting our... That's interesting. You knew I had the Voice. And again, even if he angers here, that wipes his click out and a bunch of our guys, but we still have Resto on the table. That's a 2-turn clock. Even Batterskull is not a good draw for him here because we have Rex Sage in our hand. Maybe we're just going to get, like, land triple bolt us. Anger, sure. Oh no, you don't have a clock anymore, bud. And I'm going to play this Lark. Oh, that's probably better than Lark, actually. It allowed our opponent to make a mistake like he did. I think is the biggest upside. Sweet. We've got Rex Sage to just destroy this Shackles. He's going to Shackles one of our guys in response, so it's summoning sick, I assume. But then he still dies. And then we get our guy back, and we come with Kitchen Finks. Nice blue-red deck. Sweet. Alright, so changes I want to make to the deck. These were cute. So one thing I think people are right that the Melira in the main's a little loose. I think I'm going to main deck a Lightning Helix, which is something I've done in the past. The fact that we're playing Copperline Gorge instead of Firelit Thicket makes it easier to cast, and this card is good against Infect as well as Melira. And we still have the main deck Spellskite. So I think I'm going to try this 60-15 with... this 60-15 with this Lightning Helix in the main. I will have an article going up on mtgcardmarket.com tonight about the Mardu deck as well as some changes that I've been testing in Kiki Chord here. What deck has been giving us the most trouble? The spell-based combo decks are always the deck that's hard for decks like this. So, like, Sin Collector's a good hedge against those. If there's a lot of spell-based combo in your local format, you can play the Eidolon of Rhetoric in the main. Thragtusk doesn't really fix any problems that we have, so I don't think that's worth playing. So Kiki Chord on screen there. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support.